Hello and welcome to a new video. Today we want to take a look at my shiny Lucario in the Sinnoh Cup. This is basically one of the Pokemon where a lot of people were a little bit excited. It was like rank 1 on PV Poke, and let's see how this thing goes in general right now, what this thing can do. And again, I built a team that's a little bit weak to Froslass as a Say Swap. What a surprise! I'm definitely gonna try to build a team that's a little bit better against this later sometime. I don't know, like just have Bastion in the back and you're completely fine against this. That's why I don't understand why there are so many there. Like, I guess people are too scared to run Bastion or whatever, but like Froslass is literally everywhere. I'm recording right now still in the night where the Sinnoh Cup drops for me. It like drops at 10 PM my time. Right now it's 1:30 AM. So if I sound a little bit weird or like I'm not as good as at commentating right now, it's a little bit late. But here my opponent surrenders against me, which is nice. I think that was actually the team that I built in the video before. Here we have again Gastrodon with the Froslass is a Say Swap. Oh, what a surprise. This team is so common now as well already, but I saw that also, like, this is not, I mean, like, I had this immediately in my team showcase video, and I haven't seen that anybody else having this in his team showcase video, but doesn't really mean that anybody else couldn't be able to get to the same idea of having Gastrodon double grass as well. Like, this is nothing which is like rocket science or whatever, so I am all double grass, it's double ice actually, but this team just works very well together. Definitely a team I can recommend you if you don't, like, if you need something as well, like Gastrodon Double Ice, a very good team. But here my opponent actually has Bastion in the back. I was like swapping, expecting to have like the Obama Snow in the back again, but this is even better for me. So goodbye Bastion, and here against this Gastrodon I can farm all the way down. And I think, like, first set I played with this team, I went 3-2 and was like, maybe not that good as I thought it was. Next set I went 5-0, so yeah, I guess this team is definitely good. This definitely does work and Lucario can do something. I was not really the biggest fan of Power Punch in the beginning, but like I think it kind of does make sense. I thought like in general, maybe Close Combat would be better because you just have so much pressure with it and you just destroy everything, but already being such a squishy Pokemon with counter does so much damage already. And then as well, if you think about it, like, you don't really get to that fast. Like, you get to Power Punch way more often than you get to a Close Combat anyway. So does it really matter? I don't really think so. So I think Power Punch is the right call there. Also a good bait move and might get you, like, you get to Power Punch after 5 counters, which, like, I think you need 7 for the first Close Combat and I guess 1 less for the second, something like this. So yeah, like, I don't know, I think Power Punch is the better play. I wish I would be like something like Cross Chop or something that it learns and would maybe be better, because like you don't really need the attack boost really. I mean, it's nice because you're already so squishy and then you have like a boosted counter, but just having like one move that already does damage, which is a little bit cheaper than Shadow Ball, would be really cool for Lucario. I don't know, some like 35 energy move that actually does damage and not just powers up your counter. Here we have Drifblim against Drifblim. Against Drifblim matchup, I usually try to go for 1 Icy Wind. If they throw already, it's fine. If they don't throw, I just go for 1 more and try to catch the move. Just like here. And if you catch a move on your Munchlax and then the Shadow Ball, it looks already nice. Oh, I remember this game. I think I completely threw this game. Holy, yeah, this was the game. Here, of course, it's already late and whatever when I played those games, so I wasn't really the most concentrated person, but it's good to learn about this. It's always very important to keep in mind what your opponent has in the bag. And I show a shield here, by the way. That was kind of stupid, especially with the Drifblim coming in there, like it does more than you expect. But be like right now, what I'm doing, I just get myself into the position where my opponent can sweep me at the end game, because I don't really have my answer anymore for the, yeah, here's a Pachirisu in the back, which is already like, I saw so many Pachirisu in general and I was like, yeah, seems a little bit sus, because the regional Pokemon that needs full XL, good IVs, difficult to get. We can KO this, but with me throwing the Bulldoze, I lost this game. Because, I don't know, maybe I could have actually won this still if I went straight into my Drifblim and against the Pachirisu, but like this, there's nothing I can do here anymore, and I think if I played it a little bit different, I would have been able to win there. But yeah, Pachirisu regional Pokemon needs fully XL, you need a Hundo definitely easy to get all over the world that I face in, I don't know, 30 battles, 5 Pachirisu. I don't know. Like, I'm not gonna say anything about this. It's kind of it kind of annoys me that so many people have that all of a sudden. Like, there are some things that you can do to get this a little bit easier, of course. But of course they can still be legit. I know people who are from my area that walk that legit, like my area, like Germany, not like my town or anything like this, that walked that legit for like the entire year, basically last year, to get this. And like, it's not that it's completely impossible to get it, and especially if you live in an area where you get this, but the amount of Pachirisu I see, I mean, it's a little bit sus. Let me say that. Like, I don't have a Pachirisu. I think I got 2 traded, both were garbage, and I'm not gonna walk them anyway, so yeah, I'm not gonna see any Pachirisu content on my channel, sadly. I can farm Lone Sebastian here, though, and let's see, my opponent gets to move. That's gonna be the Ice Event, so we're gonna survive this, so we're gonna get to the Shadow Ball and KO him. I think he could have been easily able to go for the Shadow Ball, but he doesn't know my energy, so fine for me. I think that's Azure. Yeah, that's Azure. Also a streamer. But by the way, speaking of streaming, I definitely really want to get back into streaming. I haven't been streaming for like half a year now. Main reason is because I didn't have the time. I still won't have the time in the next like 3-4 months or something, but after that I am basically able to go full-time content creator for like 4 or 5 months or something at least, till my university starts again. So then I don't have a secondary job, then I only have basically this as a thing. So I'm going to be able to do more content. I'm going to be able to do better content because I can use more time for that, even though I already use way too much time for YouTube. Yeah. But I'm also going to be able to stream again, which is very hype. Like, I really look forward to stream again. I'm actually really excited for this. I'm definitely going to do more variety streams, and I'm going to do my second channel, which I already have, by the way. If you want to follow this, it's linked on my channel page. I use my second channel then as a stream clips channel, which I think is like something that a lot of bigger streamers do, and I think it's really, really cool. Of course, like, I'm not gonna get any views or something of this, but I think like having like cool stream clips on that just as like one extra channel would be really cool as well. That's basically my plans for the future when I have more time. But right now we have to see. I also booked already a hotel for Frankfurt, the international Pokemon Go thingy there, the tournament there, to get to London later on. Gonna be interesting if this even takes place, as we have COVID going on right now, and already some of the things are yeah, rejected or whatever. Like, some of the tournaments are not taking place, sadly. We will see. It's gonna be an interesting future in general. My opponent goes now into a Spiritomb again. Here at the Spiritomb as lead. I definitely want to showcase Spiritomb on this channel as well. I have one built already. I only need the second charge move for that. But I also have a shiny Spiritomb, which is 10-10-10. I got this from a quest. It is like the worst possible Spiritomb you can get from a quest as a shiny. And I actually had this quest, I think that was like 2 years ago at Halloween. And yeah, I had the quest still after Halloween. I was like so upset that I didn't get the Spiritomb. That was my last quest, and I got the shiny with the worst possible IVs. Maybe I build this, maybe I just go for the normal one. But Spiritomb looks like funny as a safe swap because it catches people off guard, and I think you're good against something like the Froslass, for example, but I'm not sure. Having only Sucker Punch and Omnious Wind, and I think Dark Pulse is a moose, is basically from all those Ghost and Dark types where like a lot of good quick moves and charge moves are available, the worst. So it's funny though. It's a funny typing. It's like kind of fitting. Here we're gonna lose this game, sadly. Or do we? Never mind. We're gonna lose our. Maybe we lose a game. I don't know. We're still gonna be close game, actually. I thought it was already at the end, but we're just at the start of the game. Yeah, we have Drapion against us. Drapion is actually kinda core breaker, kinda beats my lead and my save swap, but there are not a lot of them, and usually there's save swap, and then you have Lucario, and Lucario completely destroys Drapion, so I think it's fine for the team in general. We can go for the Body Slam there. Gonna be able to get the final sheet. We're gonna no shield there. and goes to the Crunchy, KOs us. Can we get for the Icy Wind there in time? We're gonna shield this Cruncher, and he gonna swap in time into the Gastrodon. What are we gonna do right now? We're gonna try to farm all the way down. Not throwing anything, he's already debuffed. If he has Water Pulse, we're still gonna survive it. It's gonna be the Earth Power, doesn't do anything. We can farm all the way down. He can get to another move, it's gonna be the Body Slam. Yep. He puts us into range of any move from the Drapion, but we can go for one Icy Wind, and I think this already KOs. Good game to my opponent. Drifblim is a monster in this current meta. I would highly recommend you getting one. We have the Empoleon against us here right now. Very cool. I can go for the Shadow Ball. I think we are out of sync. I think I'm one turn ahead, so I can swap out in time, which is cool. If you didn't know, also like I might do like a small short or like in general like a video about this. Something that I didn't expect that it actually works. It's like kind of currently already known along like battlers from Twitter. Like I always thought it was complete nonsense, but like I always did it wrong, so that was kind of my fault. But if you press directly after the go, like the go has to be completely not on the screen anymore in the beginning of a battle, you never desync, like never. I haven't been desynced at all in the beginning since I bake it correctly. Here, by the way, my opponent's only win con was me baiting there, and I knew that, so I just went for the straight move. But yeah, if you didn't know that, just tap the first move after the go, and like there cannot be any visible text anymore on the screen, and then you have to tap. Like it seems like kind of awkward because then you think, oh, maybe I lose like one turn, but usually it's totally fine, and you never really lose a turn. I don't think I lost a single turn ever in the beginning anymore since I know the tech, but you only have like, I don't know, half a second window where you can tap immediately, where you don't lose anything, but like usually it gives you such an advantage not desyncing in the beginning anymore. And it's definitely something that I didn't know. Like I saw it on Twitter and thought it was like completely bollocks, but it was definitely a correct thing and funny as well. Here we get a shield and get him pretty low. I think you're gonna swap out anyway. Yeah, you're gonna swap out into his Bombers now. Can we win this game still? We can go for the Power Punch against him. He doesn't shield. We can farm him down. That's definitely gonna KO, but he's gonna go for the Energy Ball. You're gonna try to farm us down now, but we got him already very low, and my only play now is to farm him all the way down with Licks. Are we gonna be able to do this? I cannot go throw the Body Slam. This doesn't KO me yet, but are we low enough? And we lose by 1 HP in a dream. Good game to my opponent. I needed exactly 1 lick and I would have been able to win this game. This is sometimes how it goes. Yeah, Empoleon stays swap. We can go into our Lucario, farm him down. And we can go for the Power Punch and then for a Shadow Ball against the Cresselia. If they shield in the beginning, that would be really cool, but they don't. So we can go for the Shadow Ball now. The Shadow Ball gonna be able to get the shield, but he can farm me all the way down, has a lot of energy and has a Drapion in the back. Yeah, I think I made a mistake by not staying in and going for the Icy Wind first, because now my opponent does the full damage instead of like a third of it, but I think he needs 3 moves anyway, which doesn't really matter then anyway anymore. I'm gonna be able to go for the Body Slam here. I'm gonna be able to go for the Body Slam there. And we're gonna put him pretty low. We get the shield, which is the thing that I actually really wanted. And I'm gonna shield here, and I think we have some lag. Yep, look at this. But we can swap out in time now into our Drifblim, which is cool. And I was hoping that I can maybe go for 1 Shadow Ball and farm down. I know that I survived 2 moves anyway now, which is cool. And I'm definitely gonna be able to farm down in time. He cannot even throw a move. He throws his move now. We're gonna be able to win this game. He's gonna KO us here. We can go for the Body Slam. It's gonna do a lot of damage. Who's gonna win this game now? We have him low, and he gets to the move with a 1 HP and a dream. We would have won this game if he didn't get, like, if he needed 1 more turn, basically, because we get the damage of our quick move with a lick 1 turn before he would get his damage up with the Poison Sting. Well, a close game, good game to my opponent. Very well played. Next up, we're gonna have another Empoleon coming in. And Lucario gonna see the Gaston again. We're just gonna go straight for the Shadow Ball. There's no reason for me to bait here anymore. I think I baited before once. Doesn't matter, you don't get to another move, don't even try it. It's so squishy anyway. But what we can do here right now is farm him all the way down. Like, this thing doesn't do anything against me, and now it depends what he has in the back. It's gonna be the Bastiodon. We can go into all Munchlax, but it doesn't really look too good. I went for the debuff there because I was expecting that this matchup gonna take a little bit, and like having less damage from the quick moves and the charge moves is very important. I have to get a shield here. I'm gonna get a shield, which is nice. I'm gonna have to go for the boulders now. Please don't shield. He does shield, which is very annoying. He goes into the Gastrodon. I can farm downtime, which is nice. And we can shield here. We definitely get to the boulders, but it's still not over because this boulders will never KO. Boulders is a garbage move, only for coverage, but like this doesn't even come close to KO. We have to go for the Shadow Ball. We're gonna be able to get to the Shadow Ball. We're gonna be able to win this game. Good game to my opponent. That's gonna be it for the video. Thanks all for watching. See you in the next one.